guys, welcome. Now I'm here with a reading, a message. And I had planned to have two decks sitting here and I was gonna share this message because we've had a lot of longer readings on the channel. And I was setting up and they're like, no. And I got another deck of cards and I got another deck of cards and I got another deck of cards. And what do we have? 9 decks, 10 decks sitting here? Like, what the heck? And I've just been told the messages are the messages. And if you have time to receive them, you receive them. And if you don't, then, you know, the universe always has a way of gifting us the information we're seeking. And when we think we've missed out, there's usually another opportunity coming by. Now, it may not be the same opportunity, it may be a different one, but we're always being put in a space to constantly evolve and expand, because the one thing that's always constant is change and the flow. But sometimes the messages are just the messages, and you know what, if we're trying to always control and manipulate the variables, we can be changing the truth, we can be changing the messages, we can be changing what it is we're after. And right now we're seeking the truth. And I don't want to manipulate and change any variables. I've been told I need to slow down. I've been told I need to not connect to frantic energy. I've been told I need to not look at the time and the clock, because we've been discussing it's a tool here. Who will meet here with us to heal and harmonize and raise the vibration is going to be who's going to meet here with us. And to sit here and constantly worry about the time limit of the readings, it's lower vibrational, and I don't want to distort the messages. I want to create with integrity of the light. Now, in saying that, I have probably just added 5 minutes to the clock. So let's start off with channeled messages here. Right there. Thank goodness. Now, we are transmuting more lower vibrational energies to break them up, and we're breaking them up through us. We're breaking them up through our energy field. And this is to help with what we're doing here right now for the earth. We're breaking up, because we know we're going from the dark ages to the golden ages. So we need to break up what's in between in order to get there. And we're doing that right now. And what I've been shown is we're in a time where this is really, really amped up right now. This is connected to our core beliefs. So it's very important right now we stay true to our truths as well as our beliefs. And this is maintaining being in charge of our energy and our beliefs. We're in charge of that. And we're not going to allow anyone to create our beliefs and to steal our energy or to maintain our energy. We're doing this. Find support in what resonates with you from within. And this is from the light, the divine. We can also go without to our trusted soul tribe members and messengers, but this still needs to be with what resonates within. Raise your vibration through laughter. Now, this is the most important message that they've shown me. It's very important to keep dreaming and to keep our dreams high vibe. To keep our dreams like, we're not like dreaming like dark nightmare visions. We're dreaming high vibe, you know, fantasies. Like, and I say the word fantasy not because it's an illusion, but I want, like, it's to expand what you see here. What we're trying to dream is to expand what we see here in the positive flow, to raise the vibration. Not to, like, be building off of what's already being, or visioning off of what's being created here and then going down in the dumps. And let me give you an example of that. So it could be like, oh, just prime example looking right now. okay, so my visions are connected to the world is going to come to an end. All my loved ones are going to pass on. I'm going to sit here and suffer. The world will never change. This is all going to suck. It's all going to look like a nightmare out there. Oh my God. No. This is, the world is shifting. The world is changing. I'm just going to sit here and dream like I was a kid. I'm just going to sit here and dream. I'm going to, get lost in my fantasies, get lost in the wonder, get lost in creation, and feel good. And it doesn't, I'm still going to find balance. I'm not going to go live off in my, illusions and be delusional, because we're using common sense. We still don't just get, we're not taking off the common sense hat. It's still there. And it's allowing yourself the freedom to do that. Like, don't you remember just even being young and putting on your earphones? I know we didn't have, well, I think we kind of were getting earbuds back when I was younger. But back in the day, you had your Sony Walkman and you put on your headphones, or you had your ghetto blaster. And you carried around that ghetto blaster. And you listen to some tunes. And I remember, like, we had to listen to the AM FM radio, and then we would make our own little, like, recordings, like our cassette tapes, our playlists. And we would have to, like, press record right at the right time and stop and rewind and get it all good. And then we'd have this playlist, and so we could sit there and just listen and dream to it. Dream about what the future would look like, what our futures would look like. And a lot of us have given up on what the future will look like. We've just like, it is what it is, because we feel like we can't shapeshift it. We can't change it. Like, things have been the same for so long. But what they're showing me is things are not going to be the same. It's not going to look the same anymore. Things are really going to change. And even if you don't see it now, it's happening. This is connected to, of course, our dreams are feeding into the creation of the future. And that's very important why we keep them high vibe, because they're feeding into the creation of the future. So we don't want to be sitting here dreaming these lower vibrational nightmares, because we don't want to be creating that. We want to be connecting to our visions that are, what does New Earth look like in its highest vibe form? Hold on to that vision. It's a sense of community at the end of the day that's loving and supportive and allows healing and tolerance and compassion and uplifts. Celebration of life. So this is connected to the spider web. And the spider web is helping us to weave deeper connections to love through partnerships. And this is allowing us to go forward. They've shown me that there's a gateway, and this gateway is connected to happiness, but we need to cultivate patience in order to get there. Now, they've shown me this link. Going back to the dreams, we're going to head on over here to where this message today begins, and it's connected to the bee. And there's a website I'm going to link down below. I just, was speaking with my mom, and I'm like, Mom, this is about the bee. And she's like, I got some information for you. And she just rattled it off and sent me the website. And there was a message from a messenger. So that's how life works. Guys, some people that we come in contact with are messengers. There was my mom being a messenger this morning from Source as to what was going on here. And the bee is connected to community, brightness, and personal power. And this is connected to our destination discovery. It's also connected to the sun, the goddess, and celebration. And the celebration is connected to community. These are communal celebrations. So this is the coming together of a positive community. And look, we're honoring the sun, we're honoring the goddess. This is on the website. This information, I'm going to link it down below for any of you that want to check out this information about the bee further. But then they've shared with me that this is connected to channeling message, the honey and the sweet nectar of life. And this is like us, like we are like worker bees creating sweet nectars of life through our energy, through our harmonics. And we can see, this is the thing about us. We have the choice. We can create, what's the opposite of sweet? Bitter, toxic creations. They're not going to taste very yummy. But we also have the choice to create through us the sweet nectar of life, and that's how we are like the bee. The only thing is the bee's actually doing it. Some of us are not, right? So, and these dreams that we are dreaming, we're going beyond the normal. We need to remember this. They have shown me this. We're going beyond the normal. So when you are envisioning your dreams, and they are connected to the worker bee, because this is part of the work we're doing, this is mission work. We're going to be having these grand visions that are going beyond what has been normal here. Because remember, we're creating the Fibonacci spiral. So we're spiraling. We're spiraling out. We're expanding out. So it's going beyond what we've seen here. This connects to this card right here. And it's the big, bold vision. And there's the bee, and there is the connection. We know we've been following the hummingbird. The hummingbird is connected to the sweet nectars of life. The lovers. And this is allowing yourself to believe that you are a co-creator of your reality and understanding that you're not in control, you're in charge, and allowing the universe to help things shapeshift. This is connected to divine timing. This is connected to the fact that you're also co-creating with others. So yes, we need to understand that as much as we just want to be doing everything alone because we think it's easier, that's not the way it's going down here. So we need to surrender to that. We are like the worker bees, right? We're all connected. This is about a community. This is about co-creating. Co-creating with source, co-creating with the universe, co-creating with all the energies, co-creating with the elements, co-creating with our soul tribe members, co-creating with the collective. Okay. But these are the highlighted messages that they have shown me to share. This is all about letting go of our limited thinking and being open to a fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, and more radical, potent possibilities of creatively living your light in the world. Straight messages to the times we're in. And we need to break out of our limited thinking and find the wonder. Being able to touch the hearts of others through our presence, through our own inner work and our choices. This is about being a visionary. And this is a message you are about to receive and are being invited to become part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the markings of something fantastic. It has the makings of something fantastic. No matter how the journey that brings the vision into reality unfolds, there will be some twists and turns you don't see coming. So if it's like something unexpected happens, you're like, it's not going down, abort mission. No. We're co-creators. And we only are going to abort the mission if that 1000% resonates within us and we're not being told within to hang tight and allow things to shapeshift. If something resonates within you and it's like red flag, no, I gotta go, the divine is telling me I gotta go, then you gotta learn how to listen to this. This is all about cultivating that relationship, the relationships that you need to, relationship with self, with higher self, with the divine, with the light. Because when we're lower vibrational and we can't see it, we get frustrated and we want to give up. We're like, it's not working out. But we need to remember, there's a time delay here. And you can watch all those Abraham Hicks videos in the world. Sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's working out. And I'm like, what? Am I doing something wrong, Abraham? Like, I'm doing all this stuff, but what? It's not shifting. It ain't going down like what you're telling me. And what I've been shown is sometimes the path just is what it is so we can have the experience in order to understand. Because it's part of the path. It's part of the transition. It's part of the shape-shifting. And we can't skip it. It's like skipping, you just went from A to Z. Well, where's the rest of the alphabet? We can't. It's part of the process for many of us. And it's like we want to escape the negative, but we need to accept that the negative is part of the positive and part of the flow and the balance. It's just that it's become twisted here because it is unbalanced. We have more negative than positive. That's why we need to add extra positive in order to shift the negative. So that's kind of like what our job is. We're just like we're like holding this positive charge. We're like holding this positive charge through all this negative stuff, and we're transmuting and we're transmuting. We're just like, wow, we just did this. I just transmuted this. How much more does I have to do? Because this is a lot of what many of us came here to do. But it doesn't mean it's not going to change. It is changing. It's changing right now. It's changing right now while we're sitting here. We just have to believe. We just have to have faith. We just have to hang tight. Happiness is here at any time. We can have access to it. We just need to do a little bit of work sometimes in order to get there. What do I need to do today in this second in order to raise my vibration? Without anything changing at this moment in time, what could I do at this second to raise my vibration? I can have a bath. I can listen to music I like. I can talk to a soul tribe member. I can share what's happening with me, and I can get some positive information to feed off of so I can start shapeshifting. What positivity that do you have access to right now through your perceptions, through your body, and through your spirit? Because our perceptions are within our mind. What can we do within our body? That's having a bath, that's having high vibe foods, it's going for a walk. And our spirit, spirit likes to listen to music, spirit likes to meditate, spirit likes to hang out with the divine, spirit likes to hang out with Mother Earth. What can you do? And remember, what you focus on grows. So that's where we have to cultivate some more surrendering. I'm gonna put this over here right now. Yes, all this negative stuff's still happening, but I'm just hyper focusing on it. It's growing right now. Ooh, that beast, it's got some horns. I need that, I need to deactivate that charge. So I'm gonna put it over here, and I'm gonna create this positivity. And then after I'm done creating this positivity, and you know what? We've deactivated this charge because I'm pulling out my energy, the charge of my energy from over here. I'm creating this happiness, this shift, my vision, what I want to see. Here's where my focus is. Here's where my energy is. Now, when I've cultivated enough of this and I've recouped, I've regenerated, I've got myself to where I need to be, I can take this negative and click it to my positive, and I can transmute all that situation, and I can change that negativity and disperse it. But I have to learn how to hang tight and cultivate patience. Cultivate the process. Surrender to the process. Allow the time for the shift. And then to work with, your emotions, to not be emotionally charged within the situation, to be able to use your knowledge. You're using your knowledge, you're using your wisdom. And as much as you want to react, you step back and see the bigger picture of what it is you're actually doing. You're a master, you're a shapeshifter, you're a manifester. And that's where we do solar plexus healing, because we're not just reacting, we're responding. And we're cultivating strength. Okay, talk so much. I want to go to now what they've shown me. Beetle. We know we've met up with the beetle, because today we're meeting up with the bee. I just want to recap. We've met up with the beetle. That's connected to our purity and the spirit. We've also met up with the spider. That's the Dreamweaver, and we got a message connected to the spider today. The woodpecker, opportunity, and the woodpecker, we know, thrives after disaster, after chaos. Their natural habitat is flourished, is heightened. You know the word I'm thinking of. Guys, I really want to speak telepathically so much of the time. Thanks for hanging tight with me. We also know we've met up with the crab, and the crab is all about trusting and our growth, our spiritual growth. We've been following the hummingbird. I really love this hummingbird. Joy. Not that long ago, we met up with the eagle. That's our strength. We also connected to the jellyfish. And look at that. That's the flow, baby. Thank goodness we are in the flow. And of course, the owl. And we met the owl at our last reading. And owl is connected to our intuition. The light. Now today it's about the bee. And that's our power. And today it's all about power. Many of us are feeling powerless. And today we're going to do some healing work to shift that. These are the cards that they show me. They're not written in the book. We're just going to discuss them right now because there's 4 of them. This is what's happening right now. And this is the breaking up of the lower vibrational energies through us. And this is how many of us are feeling. That's why it was called to get the messages from spirit, honoring the struggle. Because this work we're doing is very sacred. This work that we're doing, we can't like... Well, we can do anything, but we don't want to be sitting here feeling sorry for ourselves, being like, oh my God, all this stuff's happening to me. F my life, F all this bullshit. I just want to go back to not being woke. We have to honor it. We have to honor the fact that this is our mission. We have to find the positivity in it. We have to find the wonder. We have to, we're like Nancy Drew. We're on that case, cracking the code. Find the charge, guys. Find the charge. Get that energy of that kundalini activated, If you've met your counterpart, I'm sure it's activated, right? Like, there's so many ways that we can... our chakras help us feel alive. And that flow. And you know what? It's the same feeling as the devil energies that give us, except it's natural. And it's just not all the time, we learned that everything in life is about a balance. We can't be feeling that charge of the high all the time. It's the flow. We go down, we go up, we go in between. This 10 of Swords is connected to the 8 of Wands. So once these lower vibrational energies are transmuted through us and we break them up, because we're breaking the negative with the positive charge and transmuting the energies and literally breaking it up. Like you see this guy. Well, all of a sudden, there's energy freed up. And this is the charge. This is the charge of the car starting. That's how much energy it is. This is enough energy that's accumulated to start a car. There's 4 wands here within the dark to show that we've created stability of the light within the dark. Okay, there's 4 wands here to show us we've created stability of the light within the light. Now we're moving forward. And it's connected to the 6 of Wands. And here's our healing victory. This is healing from this space. We've faced the shadow energies. We've healed from active conflict through 1 wand, the Ace of Wands. The masculine energy. And we know right now that that wand is connected to the fertility of life. And they've shown me the energy of the sun and growth. They've also shown me that, because I was like, well, how are we transmuting all this? And they said it has to do with the magician, the connection to destruction and creation. That infinity symbol that is right here in his 3rd eye. So we have to learn how to destroy what's not working, what's not ours, not our beliefs, not any of this bullshit. It just gotta go. And this is creating a new. And this is making connections of the light in order to manifest. But I want to get one more card. And I'm going to leave the magician there to see if he pops on out again. And just ask the cards. How are we shifting through this space? One more card, please. And this is connected to the 4 of Wands. There's a the stability of the 4 of Wands. Because, guys, I've never even noticed this till right now. There is a 4 right here on his chest. And we just discussed. We're creating with 4 wands here and 4 wands there. And there's a 4 on his chest. This is connected to the number 4 and the stability that 4, the energy of 4 brings us. All right, 1 card, please. There it is. Okay. It's the King of Wands, guys. With the 5 of Wands. There it is. There's the path, baby. Okay. Mr. King. You're just going to take that 1 wand. And of course, who knows how to use that but the King of Wands. He's going to use that passionate God spark to create with. This is creating with integrity of the light and using our knowledge, using our wisdom, using our love, using our compassion, using our tolerance, using our connection to what we've seen, using our connection to life. There is such a humble charge within this man, within this energy right now. I wish I could just share this all to you guys. This energy right now, it's so healing. And that's because this is where we laid down the 5 wands. We laid them down. There's the 5 wands right there. We stopped actively fighting. This is putting an end to active conflict. Remember, we're deactivating it. We're deactivating that negative situation. We need to plug into a different circuit right now. We're plugging into a circuit of positivity and of the light. We're plugging into the 6 of Wands. We're unplugging from the 5 of Wands and plugging into the 6 of Wands to heal. And it's connected to the King. Because we're going to use both of these energies. Because there is creation right there. We have the masculine energy, the God spark, the wand, and the feminine energy, the cups, the water. Now we're in creation. Now we're doing it. And there's that crab in his lapel. I love that he's wearing that crab on his lapel. And his cup is so full with the light. It's brimming with light. He is connected to the moon, his feminine energies, his cycles, his rhythms, his gifts. This guy's happy. Like, this is happiness achieved now. And there's the 10 of Pentacles. And now we have counterpart energy. You've got the King and Queen of Wands. There is divine counterparts, wholeness achieved, union. Union of the flames energy, baby. Our wands are lit. Oh, that's the princess. We're mixing the youthful energies. There's the counterpart. That's where I could feel the counterpart energy, and it's right there. It's not the Princess of Wands and the King of Wands. This is where we're working with our passions, and we are creating wholeness now. So, let's get this right, guys. Let's get this right. Got a little ahead of myself, because I was really getting to the positive charge. So this is where we're in creation. Masculine, feminine energies. Here is the connection to the masculine and feminine energies. The King of Wands, the more mature energy, but the Princess of Wands, the more youthful energy. So now we have the energy of opposites coming together to create the whole. And now we have counterpart energy through the clarity. Because now we're going to go, because we've deactivated the situation with action, the wands. Now we have to use the clarity. We have to use our mind, our perceptions in order to shift them, in order to heal. So that brings us forth to the King of Wands. And there's our truth. This is the truth. This is our beliefs. This is our light. This is what we see. This is our visions. This is our mind. And that connects us to the Ace of Swords, the light, what we need to see through the darkness. This is also connected to hawk energy, and hawks are swift. And this hawk is also connected to the eagle and our strength. In fact, this hawk looks more like an eagle. than any of the King of Swords I've ever seen. I'm almost questioning if this is an eagle. But I'm getting sidetracked. Let's move forth here. There's the Queen. And there we are. We've come together through our truths. And this is how we transitioned. Now we have counterparts. Wholeness achieved, there is the union. And what I love in the Queen of Swords, you can actually see the union happening. And I really believe this is her connecting to what is about to happen from within to without. And we are about to enter Taurus season, so we are already connecting to the energy of the Hierophant in order to connect to higher self and spirit, to expand, to see what we need to see. What I love, he's got a tarot card in his hand and it's connected to the star. And he's actually he's connecting to the light from within to without. And this is about the work that we're doing on our spiritual quests in order to have our fortune increase, our abundance. So we've gotten these two cards together before, not too many messages ago. We're using the Hierophant energy on our spiritual quest in order to expand from the 9 to the 10. And we know the 10 of Pentacles is connected to the 10 of Cups. That's our fortune increase. So here's our Ace of Cups, and this is what we're working with, our connection to spirit and filling up this cup. There it is with the King of Cups, because that's the work we're doing over here with the King of Wands and the King of Cups. We're filling the cup with the light in creation. We're creating something within this cup. And there it is. Wish fulfillment. And there is the wish fulfillment. It's right here. Thanks to the energy of the Emperor. We know that we're using the Aries energy in order to expand and heal with. And it was from the 3 of Swords. Oh, and that 3 of Swords was connected to the 5 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. This is the negative energy. This is that negative situation that was over here in the corner that we had to unplug from as we created something anew. So we were living in our lack of. We were living in the dark, but we could see all this light and we were like, you know what? I just want to have access to this light. I can see that there is abundance here, but I can't get to it. This is just like living Groundhog Day within the dark. And you know what? You know that your abundance is there. Your birthright is there. But how do I get to it? And then you start following the synchronicities and signs. And that's all of a sudden how we're going to get there. And it's connected to our heartache. Because we have to heal from this space. There's that situation we're unplugging from. And what I like about this 3 of Swords is this isn't just being hurt from a loved one. This is being hurt from justice. Unjust situations, period. You could have been hurt from somebody at your work. A coworker, a boss. The law could have wronged you. Your loved one wronged you. Your brother wronged you. Somebody wronged you, and it's not just in a relationship sense. This is just actually betrayal, however which way it looks. What is unjust, however which way it looks, because the whole entire goal is to balance the karmic scales. So we gotta, this is the root of the problem right here. This is what connects us to the devil energies, and our karmic scales are unbalanced because we've experienced something unjust. Here, we've experienced lack of, we've experienced something unjust. We know that abundance is here, we just need to get to it. So we have to do the work in order to shift it and get there. And it is connected to the 6 of Pentacles, the balancing of our karmic scales. Right there, that's balance achieved through healing. And it says, right within this card, we're going to follow our synchronicities and signs. It says, right here, and I didn't read it, and I guess that I was supposed to now. You are being asked to remember that when something is right for you, endless synchronicities and support will flow your way at the right time and in the right way. Stay open, receptive, playful, and surrendered. And I believe this to be so true because I know that there have been so many times in my past, I've tried to get off this journey. I've been like, no, that's not my counterpart. This is not happening. I just want to be back with my karmic partner. I just want things to be back to the way that they used to be. I don't want to be woke. None of this. And my counterpart's not my counterpart. None of this is happening. I'm not a twin flame. This is all just a dream. And as soon as I start thinking like that, it's like the universe throws all these signs, all the synchronicities within my face. I'm just like being bombarded. There was one day that I went to the mall and I was trying to get off the path and they literally put my counterpart's face on everyone I saw in the store. I was freaking out so bad. I came home. And I just had to sit there and I was like, what is going on? Like, I keep thinking like, there's days where I feel low vibe and I'm just going to quit school for the fool. I'm going to quit everything. I'm going to walk away. This is just too hard. And then, they throw all these signs my way, supporting me, showing me the support, showing me that this matters, that being here matters, that what we're doing here matters, that this is part of my light, my path, my connection to the divine, and my connection here with more light. With you guys. And this is a blessing. And this is the part of the path that is helping to feed me and helping to show me what I need to see and helping me to create what I need to create. And I wouldn't change it at the end of the day for anything else. So thank you guys for joining me here to be part of this. Like, I really would love for you guys to know how much it does actually mean to me. And I know I say it all the time, but it really, from my heart to yours, thank you guys. This matters, and the work that we are doing does matter, and you matter. Let's get some messages.